All right, we'll start with the beginning then, and we are IjasCode, and we know that you have a great message. Before we get started, our disclaimer below, I'll just sum it up by saying that we've been around since 2017, and we've been qualified by the SEC since October of 2019, and we are not here to render you any personalized advice or financial planning. Please see your personal financial planner for that. And we're here to give you information so you can make informed choices about investments we have to offer, but we're not financial planners. Hello again, I'm Marsha Dixon, President of Sales for IjasCode. Let's talk about IjasCode, the company. What does it represent? I represent you or we. Jazz is great or satisfactory in the African language, and code is your business idea or message. Put it all together, you have a great message, and we want to get your great message out there to the public. As I said earlier, IjasCode started in September 2017 in Oxnard, California, and we are here dedicated to providing an incentivized utility token and blockchain-based ecosystem for everyone, professionals, students, everyday people like us who would benefit from using our IjasCode tokenized reward program. We offer a platform to incentivize you for every proof of activity that you do that's in our IjasCode community, and it's done effortlessly. So we focus on winning every day, all day. Let's talk about the 1, 2, 3 things that we do here in IjasCode. Number one, everyone lives to get rewarded. At least I know I do. So get rewarded through our blockchain technology for every proof of work or every proof of activity that you complete within the IjasCode ecosystem. Some of the things are promoting business, viewing ads, walking, and later to come, attending events, shopping online, and watching videos, playing games, and much, much more. So focus on getting rewarded. Number two, we offer an opportunity to everyday people like us to invest in a startup company like IjasCode that has huge potential for growth and is SEC Regulation A plus qualified. So get your $1 per share shares right now. Get as much as you can because it's not going to stay $1 forever. And Doug will attest to that and talk about that a little bit. So get your shares now. Be a foundational pioneer. Number three, we're here to help qualified individuals become successful IjasCode affiliates. Those who want to expand their portfolio, look at this part. Become a brand ambassador and earn great commissions and incentives. Get the privilege to get paid residually. That's our 1, 2, 3. It takes a team to build a dream. So let's meet the IJS team. These are the leaders right now. And in the middle, we have the visionary, the CEO and founder, Mr. Jason Pinocchio. To the left of him is the COO, Mr. Douglas Murley. And we have a host of others that are on this team. And we have several goals, several missions. But the one is we want to help everyone build together and go to the top. Credibility is our foundation. Remember, we are SEC Regulation A plus qualified, which is hard to do for a company that's not only digital advertising, but crypto. We're both. And they like the fact that we have a product along with our crypto part of our company. We are getting ready to open the door. I know we say that all the time, but things come up and we're right there for WeFunder, and it's weeks away, and we're very excited about that. They're waiting for us with open arms, and we're prepared. When we're prepared and when we go, that's when everything is going to really fall in place. You're going to say, wow, I'm glad I came early. We're partnered with three major digital token exchanges. We were featured in 2021 as the featured app in Play Store. Miss Lovely Linda was one of the co-authors of a book called Live Abundantly, in which she talked about IjasCode. Jason's been interviewed by Coin Republic. He's been on several radio stations, and we're supported by 162 plus social media influencers. A lot is going on. We've been featured in publications, NBC, Fox, and Mr. Joel, who's a part of our leadership team, he's been getting us around on social media. So you're going to see our name a lot of different places. Just keep your eyes open and get ready to move. Let's talk about our mission statement. 4 things. RSVP, now. Now's the time. As we mentioned, reward. Everyone likes to get rewarded. We're here to provide an incentivized ecosystem for iJazz app users to earn valuable digital utility tokens on a daily basis. We're here to serve. We're a digital platform to serve anyone looking for unique marketing strategies to showcase any type of business that you have, and we want it to be done effortlessly. We're also a vehicle for anyone, business owners, professionals, students who want to bring their ideas to the next level. Let us help you do that. And we're progressive to become a company that truly cares and rewards people beyond their expectations. And we are prepared and getting more prepared to do that each and every day. What are some of the major issues and concerns that our CEO, founder, Mr. Jason Panopio saw with the current market? Well, he saw that there are limited accessible reward programs around. There are very limited ways for people to accumulate tips and rewards for normal things they do every day. Most people that get tips are waiters, drivers, things of that nature. He said, well, what about everybody doing things? How can we do that? And we accomplished that with our iJazz app. So that was one that was accomplished. Then A, we want to be the availability of a one-stop shop platform. We haven't seen any place anywhere where you can find almost everything you need and be rewarded for the transactions you make. That's exciting right there. To get paid, crypto tipped, as Doug usually says, for things that you purchase. Then C, competitive marketing and advertising medium. We're to provide a user-friendly, customized digital marketing and advertising program using special tools, and we have some things we'll talk about later in the presentation. And to kickstart legitimate Plan B business, the potential to earn a serious part-time income. A lot of people need at this time to do that to go along with what they're earning. So become a IjasCode affiliate. As our good friend and we do want to call him the grandfather of motivational speaking, Mr. Jim Rohn used to always say, work full time on your job and part time on your fortune. Let's talk about the 5 major branches of the IjasCode ecosystem. Number 1, we've been talking about iJazz app, mobile application in Apple or iOS and Android. Make sure you have it downloaded and get all your friends, family, and everybody you meet to download the app so they can be benefited on a daily basis. Number 2, iJazz Coin, our flagship coin, and the Jazzy Hero Inu coin. Exciting, exciting meme coin. Incentivized utility tokens. Those are 2 tokens that have a lot of power, and we're going to unleash it soon. We're working on that. 3, iJazz Care Program for the nonprofit 501c3s. We'll talk about that in the next few slides. IjasCode Sales and Marketing. That's what we're doing right now. We're getting this great message of how we can help businesses and individuals who want to go from okay to excellent. They want to get their business out there. That's what we're doing here with this presentation. And number 5 is IjasCode SEC Regulation A Plus IPO. Get your shares at $1 right now before they go on the exchange, the New York exchange, the NASDAQ. When they do go, you know it's going to be higher than $1. So you want to benefit by doing what Warren Buffett always says, buy low and sell high. So get your shares now. There's 85,000 plus iJazz app users, as I said before, available on Android and iOS. So get your download going and get others. Let's put this into action. IjasCode. Let's see how this works. Meet Jasmine on the left and Johnny on the right. Johnny is a business owner. He has a barbecue shop, let's say. And Jasmine is a potential customer. She collects Jazzy tokens by looking at business ads. She walks in the proximity of Johnny's business and she starts earning tokens for seeing his advertisement. The other benefit is she's a potential customer, and Johnny is excited about that. Jasmine's already collected over 2 million just by walking and clicking on ads and other stuff she's doing in our ecosystem. Now let's see what Johnny's doing. He promotes his business by using our IjasCode proximity device. And by doing that, he's putting his business out there, and he's walking and attending events and doing other things, and he's collecting also. He's collected over $1 million. So if you're a business, you want to get one of our IjasCode proximity devices and get your message broadcasted out there so people can see it. And they're going to look at it because they're going to get paid to see what you do. They're going to get paid in crypto. As I mentioned before, our IjasCode special program for nonprofit organizations. It's called the IjasCare program. There's 3 things you want to know about this. It's free for life advertising and partnership. Let's say you have a pastor of a church and he signs up and he signs the church up and it's free for the church. Guaranteed discount for all members. And number 3 is a big one. Receive 10% donation from each package purchased by the members of the organization. So we have this, let's say we have James Burkhart, who has Orphan Heart Ministries. He signs up. He signs up Orphan Heart. Now he's in our special program. We have lovely Linda, we have Doug and Joel and some other members that have businesses. They say, you know what, James, we want to advertise our business. Can you show us how? So James sells them a package according to their needs and their business, and he gets a commission. And I know James, I haven't known him long, but the way his temperament is, he's going to put his commission right into his organization. And guess what? 10% donation comes from each sale that he did from Linda and Joel and Doug, and he's going to put that's going to go into his organization. So right here, what happened? Everybody wins. Love it. I want to thank everyone for listening to my portion of the IjasCode presentation for investors. And we want to now introduce the man with the big smile from Woodland Hills. His name is Douglas Murley, COO, and he's going to talk about the visions, potential, business forecastings, and opportunities. So everyone give a warm welcome to Mr. Douglas Murley. Take it away, Doug.
Well, thank you so much. And again, this is, I love coming here on these Saturday calls with the wellness program, our proximity marketing, our geofencing, our e-commerce, our app, Web3 gaming. We're going to have our own credit card soon. Could you imagine having your own card, and it's a crypto card and it has IjasCode on it? You think there's going to be any credibility issues then? I mean, you earn your tokens, it's transferred, you accumulate it, and then you can use a card to go buy things. And our Jazzy Hero Inu, I mean, this is, our utility token, Solana bot, the Solana blockchain. And it doesn't cost much at all every time there is a transaction. That's what I love about this token. It's easy to use, and there's really, you earn tokens, and after you earn tokens, you'll use the tokens to help, save you money buying things. That's going to add huge instant credibility. Imagine if you had, a few of these tokens and you got, 50% off on a certain product that you've always wanted. And it was these tokens that got you there. Of course, you're going to get the word out. It's not going to take very long. Or you say, you know what, I'm going to hold on to these tokens because you can trade them. It's actually on an exchange and they can go up in value. And you know that the more time it's used, well, the more valuable it's going to become. Like I said, IjasCode really is the incentivized network of things. It really is. It's because everybody is joined together pretty much at the hip. There's that saying 6 degrees of separation. Like we're only like 6 levels away from everybody knowing everybody. It's kind of wild. And that's exactly what this is. I mean, how many businesses, first of all, would like to acquire more customers? How many businesses would like to double their sales, no matter where they're at right now? they're $1 million company, a $10 million company, $100 million company, how many businesses would like to double sales? Of course, everyone would, as long as it doesn't cost all that much. And that's what it all comes down to. That's what I love about geofencing. That's what I love about proximity marketing, because when it's utilized the right way, it works. And we can acquire customers for pennies on the dollar for business owners. Now, of course, the customers, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be getting incentivized by when they're actually using our app. They're buying our customers products, and it all is kind of like synergistic, everything working together. That's why I'm so excited here. And look at our roadmap. Right now, this is pretty cool. If you go on Radium right now, the site, and you take a look at if you look at the exchange, you're going to see roughly our Jazzy Inu is trading right now for like 10 zeros, and then it's like 2.2700 roughly, about that. So that means it's about $27 per trillion. Okay. Now, at the end of 2025, we feel that, again, this is just a forward-looking statement, but we feel it should be trading at least at 10 zeros, 85. That means that your $27 per trillion would literally triple in value by the end of the year. And this isn't much at all, but this is just a very good guesstimate. And that now the dollar a share, that's where we're at right now. And this is, we just want to start these different things. But just like I said, we don't want to have these pie in the sky projections and just have them not. But this is real. Okay. This is really, we put a lot of thought and time into this. We did a lot of numbers, went through everything, and this is what we came. And this is very, 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 very doable. Okay. Now, 2026, we start, we complete IJAS Media. We start our different, the IJAS API project. I won't get into that much today, but that's a huge project we're working on. We're going to dominate geofencing and proximity marketing, because one of our packages has geofencing combined with proximity marketing and something called our 3-click system, along with our incentivized tokens. The other is proximity for someone with maybe a company with not as large of a budget, proximity marketing combined with our 3-click system, combined with the incentivized tokens. Okay, so we have a package for a business with a little larger budget, and we have a package for a business maybe that can't afford quite so much. They can't afford $3,000 to $10,000 a month, but they can afford jumping on board with a $500 or $1,000 package one time, and then we're going to help create users in their area for repeat business. That's the beautiful thing here. It's all turnkey. It's just once someone downloads the app, they go on the app, they see 500, 600, 700 people on their app, they click it, send them a message. Now 700 people just got their ad in the area. Pretty cool stuff. And it takes 2 minutes to do it. Now, at this point, we have not gone public in this example, $1 per share. IjasCode is going global. But now look at our IJAS coin we currently have. We feel it's going to be, because that's still in the Ethereum blockchain, we feel it's going to be trading at roughly about 1 cent. 1 cent. Jazzy, now look at this, 9 zeros. That means in this example, what I was saying earlier of where we're trading at today, that means your $27 investment for 1 trillion would now be worth roughly about I'll make it easy, 270. Because every time you lose a zero, you 10 times your money when it comes to the crypto world. Now, here we go in 2027. Partner with 2 or 3 big celebrities. By the way, I already have one big celebrity already on board, already owns some of our tokens. He's definitely watching. And it's going to go quickly. And what do you think is going to? And then IjasCoin, 5 cents. That's our current token. And then Jazzy, look, 8 zeros, 5. Now all of a sudden that 270 went from that 27 went to 270 to 2,700. That's what 8 zeros that would mean. NASDAQ listing. That's when we figure 2027. That's when we're going to launch this thing. That is when your dollar a share. And like I said, I can never guarantee anything, but you buy it for $1 a share today. we can't list for anything less than 5. Do not be surprised if your shares today, after they're transferred over on the NASDAQ, we're going to be trading for, I have no doubt we're going to be trading for 25 plus. So for every 1,000, you're looking at a value of 25,000 plus. Again, not a guarantee, but it's just kind of common sense compared to what we have here. And again, we have all these projects like I just mentioned. I just went through these. We have wellness and global expansion. Games. I know Sergio just brought up a really cool an app that deals with games and video, incentivized tokens and things. Yearly planner, like I just went through, 2025 to 2030. I mean, look at this, the IJAS app. Now, one thing I want to mention, guys, if you haven't done this, in our VIP subscription on the IjasCode app, if you have not done this, I know Marcia did this, loved it. I did this. You go on the app, and on the very front, you can become a VIP user. It's just $44.95. What that means is you just pay it, boom, you're done for the year. I think there's a monthly, but it's a lot easier. Just pay $44.95. And what that means is you're going to be getting double tokens every time you accumulate tokens. So instead of 50 a day, you get 100 a day. And then every time you get around, someone that has a proxy miner and they're emitting a signal, guess what? You get double tokens. Right here, I mean, we figure that we're going to sell about $450,000 worth of packages that this year. That's what that 450,000 is: geofencing packages, proxy miner packages, and then just coinciding with everything. But then 2026, I mean, that's just 50 subscriptions. Because we're putting everything together right now. But then look, 2026, 1,100 subscriptions. That's just 1,100 businesses that want to double their sales within 6 months. 2027, 5,500. 2028, I mean, look at this. 2030, 55,550 subscriptions. A lot of these businesses are going to be spending 2, 3, 4,000 a month. And like I said, we can go anywhere. If they have a computer, if they have a phone, if they have an internet connection, who do you know somewhere in the world, if they're a business owner or even not a business owner, someone that would just like to find business owners as an affiliate, who do you know that would like to make some, how would you say, full-time income on a part-time effort? Any difference? As long as somebody wants to get to the next level, we'll help them get there. And then 3 reasons you want to do this: huge potential, low cost, limited shares available. And don't be surprised, guys, if you hear one day somebody, man, I just picked up 5 million shares. I mean, it's going to happen. All right. Because we're talking to some people right now that are talking about some sizable investments. And that's just how fast these things can go. There's been tons of companies out there that it seems like it took them forever. Like when you're in the mix, it seems like it's taking forever, right? But then if you read about it, it kind of goes like this. Well, the company was started in 2017. In 2025, they made their first million. And then in 2029, they hit $1 billion. And then in 2030, blah, blah, blah. When you're reading it, it doesn't seem like it took that long. But when you're in the mix, it seems like it's taken forever, But like I said, that's why I'm so excited about what we're doing, is because I've always believed in this. I've always believed that if a business could acquire a customer for a lot less than they currently are, and if people could actually receive something of value where they could actually save money or earn money doing what they already do without really making them think. That's the beautiful thing about this. We're going to change people's lives, but it's not really going to be that difficult. We're not really changing anything they do during the day, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be easier. So like Warren Buffett said, invest for the long haul. Yes, this is where I get excited. Of course, and now I am going to bring up Mr. CEO himself, and just want to let you know I love working with Jason, man, because it's like he's one of these guys. He understands the tech part a heck of a lot more than I ever could, and without him, I don't even know where I would be right now. So, but anyway, please. Just help me in welcoming none other than our CEO, Mr. Jason Pinocchio.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Marcia. As always, you guys are the best. I mean, those are the hardest parts of the presentation, and I can't wait to say a couple words here because it's already been wrapped up. All the information being laid down, on the table right now, and as you guys saw, the information, the potential of this company, the projects that we have, the qualification, because two things that you are looking at when it comes to investment: the company, and are they documented? Because like they always say, documentation beats conversation. We are well documented from SEC to BBB to um the IRS, where we're always paying our dues. Those are very, very crucial, and it really, really important to know, because there are so many companies that they open and tomorrow they close. They collect your money and run away, right? There's so many scammers out there, but one thing that you need to check first before anything else, I'm talking about, in terms of investment, in terms of, investing your time and effort. We're talking about hard earned money. Don't just put it in a company that you don't do your own due diligence, right? We are documented. We started 2017. We have leaders, multiple leaders. That's why I love this company, because this is not just about the products and services. We're talking about best of the best people in the team, and we keep innovating. We keep striving and doing our best to give you the best. And it's only going to work if you lock arms with us and join this team, because we need people like you, like Doug Murley of the market, like Marcia Dixon of I just go James and Julian, Chloe and Sergio and Linda and the whole I just go team. It's all about a team effort. And I like the fact that Doug said, just continue doing what you're doing, keep moving. And like Sam Levinson said, don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Keep talking. Keep sharing the information. You know, keep knocking on the door. And even the Bible said, you knock on the door and ask. When was the last time you knock on your friend's door? When was the last time you asked for, someone's, time, because they need to see this, right? They have to be here every Saturday and be soaked into this information, because I'm telling you, we have so much potential and we're sitting on a gold mine right now. Those are just numbers. You can invest $100 up to 25,000 or even a million if you want to, but it's not about the money. It's about the potential, right? Um, man, I'm super excited every time we present this, because this information is so crucial for you and your family to know. And like I said, if people could line up when a brand new cell phone like iPhone or Samsung is out there, why not invest your time and effort for IjasCode? The potential is there. The government is gearing towards this direction. The crypto market is booming. Bitcoin is 103 last time I checked. Yeah, it goes up a little bit, down, up and up and up, but right now I'm telling you, everything is putting into one place, and that place is IjasCode. And we're also expanding. I love the fact that Dogs shared about our expansion team. We're opening in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, we are dealing with two business owners right now. One is boxing gym, nonprofit, and the other one is beach resort. I'm excited because every time someone checks in, they will collect token, and this never happened in the Philippines. And tourism in the Philippines is 24 billion pesos, where if you convert that into dollar, that's like 10 to something billion dollars. It's still a lot of money. We don't need the whole pie. We just need to get a piece of the pie. That's the opportunity I'm talking about. But none of this matters if you're not here. None of this matters if you are not, if there's no skin in the game. So I'm telling you, if you saw the opportunity, now is the time to share. Don't wait, because the clock is ticking. And like Sam Levinson said, don't watch the clock. Be the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. keep rolling, keep sharing, because the opportunity sometimes knocks once. And that's all I'm saying. Do what is best for you and your family. Don't break the bank. Only invest something that you can afford to lose. Okay, there's a big caveat there. We're not giving you any guarantee at all. If you have any questions, email us or talk to the person who invited you to this presentation, and welcome aboard.